Hey guys! Welcome to the Marathon County Public Library's Family Storytime. I'm Dan and I have a question for you. Have you ever been grumpy, grouchy, crabby, cross, crotchety, curmudgeonly, moody, surly, irritable, ill-tempered, or maybe even peevish? Well, I know I have, but luckily I'm in a good mood today and I hope that you are too. But if you're not, you won't be alone, because today we're reading stories all about characters who are in a bad mood. So if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, this story time is for you. So let's jump in and get started. The first book we're going to read today is How to Be a Grouch by Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street by Carol Spinney. And this book is by the greatest Grouch in the world, Oscar the Grouch. First of all, if you want to be a grouch, you have to stop being so nice and cute. Next, learn to frown. Turn a frown upside down and keep frowning. What grouches look like? Grouchy me, city grouch, country grouch, grouchy storekeeper, grouchy dog, grouchy cat, grouchy person. Where grouches live? In trash cans, my favorite. Sometimes in old cars, in crummy old houses, or even in yucky, beautiful houses. Ugh. What grouches eat? A pickle split, chunky fish ice cream, hot beef stew with chocolate gravy in a melon, hot dog with spaghetti and oranges. How to bake a grouch pie. First, roll the dough. Put the dough in a pie pan. I use an old hubcap. Fill it with things that you hate to eat. Maybe Brussels sprouts and turnips and carrots and cheese and sardines. Ugh. Don't cook it and then serve it to your friends. What friends? How grouches travel. Oscar's trash can special. This is the family model. World's fastest trash can cycle. Trash can sports car. Grouch boat. Grouch trash plane. Unitrash cycle. Hiking. If you want to be a grouch, it helps to be tired and grumpy, so get a bad night's sleep. First, put rocks under your sheet. Then, sleep with your head on the floor, and you will wake up grouchy. And by the way, before you go to sleep, eat fried chicken with ice cream and pea soup on it. You will have grouchy dreams, like an alligator crawling through a tire with a choo-choo train and a broken lamp, or a lion roaring in your face, or some mustached worms wiggling around. Getting the day off to a grouchy start. Set your alarm clock to go off too early. And make sure it's loud. Be sure to get up on the wrong side of the bed. Tell yourself how grouchy you look this morning. And pour cold turkey gravy on your cornflakes. And that will always make you very, very grouchy. Things that help make me grouchy. Birds that sing. Birthdays make me grouchy. Go away. Somebody saying hello makes me grouchy. And nobody saying hello to me makes me grouchy. Aw. More grouchy things. The bubblegum machine that takes my money but doesn't give me anything. My beach chair is often very grouchy. Even I hate when hornets get grouchy. A dog gnawing on a bone is grouchy, if you bother him. Someone who thinks he's funny but really isn't makes me very grouchy. Coat hangers can be the world's grouchiest things. How do grouches relax? I like to play my broken records. Ugh. My TV set is broken, so I watch my pet worm Slimy. His show is really crummy. Going to a Grouch movie. First, you wait in a very slow ticket line. Then a grouchy usher yells at you to get your feet off the seat. The best part comes when the movie machine breaks down. That sounds like a terrible movie. How to take a Grouch vacation. Get on the Grouch Express bus. It's always 3 hours late. Ride 9 hours without stopping for lunch. At last, Mudville Flats Inn is where wise grouches stay. Vacation fun. Watch the raindrops run down the windows. It almost always rains in Mudville Flats. Go for a stroll in the famous gardens. Take the grand tour of the Mudville Flats dump. Grouches like to be with other grouches, so why not join a Grouch club? I belong to the Disagreeable Order of Grouches, or dog. That's me. This picture was taken last year. I am now past president of DOG, and I am grouchier than ever. This is my Grouch family. Mom, Pop, Graham, my baby brother Otto. He's only one, but he's a Grouch already. And this is my cousin, Smiling George. Oh well, we can't all be perfect. Here are some famous Grouches that you might know. The giant at the top of Jack's beanstalk. Cinderella's family. Witches are almost always grouchy. Most storybook dragons are very grouchy. And presenting the greatest Grouch in the world, me! Every year, thousands of kids try to win the Grouch of the Year award. Only the grouchiest can win. And now, Grouch of the Year. And the winner this year of Grouch of the Year is Kathy Crotchett of Podunk, Massachusetts. She wins the Grouch Award and a one-way ticket to Mudville Flats. Now she's really grouchy. If you follow the advice in this book, maybe you'll win next year. Remember the things that grouches cannot stand. Friendly puppy dogs, pretty flowers, cuddly kittens, mushy mail. Learn to be miserable. Getting new trash makes me happy, but I don't like being happy. Being happy makes me miserable, and I love being miserable. So that makes me happy, which makes me miserable. Have grouchy days. I love the rain. I love the wind. I love icy snow. But I hate the warm, friendly sun. And now, turn the page for my best advice. Go away and stop bothering me! And that was How to Be a Grouch by Oscar the Grouch. Well, now we're going to learn how to say grouch and a few other words in American Sign Language. Let's go over and get started. Hey, it's Dan again. Well, now that we know how to be a grouch, let's learn how to sign grouchy and a few other words in American Sign Language. The first sign we're going to learn today is for grumpy or grouchy, and it goes like this. You start out by taking your hand and making a claw shape with it. Place your hand directly in front of your face, and at the same time put a grouchy or grumpy expression on your face. And squeeze your fingers inward twice, and that's grumpy or grouchy, grumpy, grouchy. The next sign we're going to learn today is for angry or mad, and it goes like this. Take both of your hands and put your fingertips on your chest. Move them both outward and upward at the same time, ending in that kind of claw hand shape again. And that's mad, angry. Make sure when you do it, you have an angry or a mad expression on your face too. angry, mad. And the last sign we're going to learn today is for frustrated, because lots of times when we're frustrated, it puts us in a little bit of a bad mood. You start out by taking your hand and making it flat, and then tap your chin with the back of your hand twice. And that's frustrated. Frustrated. Think of it like you keep hitting up against a wall and you just keep getting frustrated because you can't get anywhere. Frustrated. Well, there you have it. Now you know how to sign grumpy, grouchy, angry and mad, and frustrated in American Sign Language. Now let's go read a second story. Well, now we're going to continue our theme of being in a bad mood with another book. And this is Grumpy Monkey by Suzanne Lang. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke up to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, Jim met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his brow. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Me? Grumpy? I am not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown? Said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds, but Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging either. You should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you so grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy, shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And then he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped, and his eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. What's the matter? Are you grumpy? Asked Jim. No, I dance with Porcupine, said Norman. Are you okay? Asked Jim. It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yes, said Jim, but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I just need to be grumpy. It's a wonderful day to be grumpy, said Norman, and Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better.
Aww.
And that was Grumpy Monkey. Did you like that one? I did. Well, we've heard a lot today about being a grouch and being grumpy and being in a bad mood, but there are a lot of other emotions that we can feel too. Let's go see Tara and hear a rhyme about different emotions.
Hi everyone! We sure have been reading about some very grouchy characters today, haven't we? Well, one of the grumpiest fellows I know is right here, the Grumpy Cat. The grumpy little cat, the grumpy little cat, he's in a mood and acting rude, the grumpy little cat. I wonder if we can cheer him up. What is making him so upset? Grumpy Cat, would you like your toy mouse to play with? Will that make you feel better? No. The Grumpy Cat says no. The Grumpy Cat says no. It seems all day, that's all he'll say. The Grumpy Cat says no. Maybe we can try something else. Maybe Grumpy Cat just needs some food. Is that what you need? Guess what? No. The Grumpy Cat says no. The Grumpy Cat says no. It seems all day, that's all he'll say. The Grumpy Cat says no. All right, let's try something else. Maybe you'd like to look outside and see the birds. Do you think that would cheer up Grumpy Cat? No. Well, the Grumpy Cat says no. The Grumpy Cat says no. It seems all day, that's all he'll say. The Grumpy Cat says no. I've got one more idea, and I'm going to need your help for this one. Maybe all he needs is a little love. Do you think you could give him hugs or blow him some kisses? Maybe that would help? Grumpy Cat, is that what you need? Well, look at that! Amazing! The happy little cat, the happy little cat, he turned the frowny upside down, the happy little cat. Oh, I am so glad that we were able to cheer up the Grumpy Cat. Now that he's in a good mood, maybe he'd enjoy hearing a story. Let's go to Dan for one last story.
Well, we've arrived at our last story of the day, friends, and it is The Unbudgeable Curmudgeon by Matthew Burgess. And what is a curmudgeon exactly? It is a bad-tempered, difficult, cranky person, a grouch. How do you budge an unbudgeable curmudgeon who really refuses to budge? You might ask the curmudgeon if he wouldn't mind scooching over a smidgen. Please. Or you could distract the curmudgeon by changing the subject. Look, a chihuahua on roller skates. Maybe he's hungry. You could offer the curmudgeon a chunky wedge of your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Chocolate fudge brownies have been known to make curmudgeons budge. But beware, sugar can worsen a curmudgeon's condition. You might try getting the curmudgeon in trouble. Mom! Maybe that'll budge him. Some say, if you can't budge him, join him. But where does that get you? It wouldn't be right to bludgeon the curmudgeon, but maybe he deserves one humongous nudge. Let go! Ow! Uh-oh. It looks like she's turning into the curmudgeon now. She is. How do you budge an unbudgeable curmudgeon who really refuses to budge? Hugs can budge curmudgeons. Sometimes. Reading a book in a cozy nook can do the trick. Or not. If all else fails, you can try turning on a favorite song, the one that makes you sing along. It can be tricky to get the gunk off, the funkiest funks. But once a curmudgeon begins to budge, you'd be surprised how quickly the grouchiness can vanish. Oh, that looks nice. They're both in a good mood. They're both painting, having fun together. For now. Oh no, I see spilled paint. It looks like he's getting mad again. Well, a grouchy mood or a bad day can just come out of nowhere sometimes. Well, I hope you enjoyed our stories today, and I hope that you're in a good mood. But if you're not, hopefully tomorrow is better. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.